Many professionals assume that financial security will arrive naturally with time. Work hard, progress in your career, earn more, and eventually the pressure disappears. But something surprising often happens instead. Income increases, yet the feeling of financial security barely changes. Today we will examine why that happens. In Season 1, you measured structural exposure. You examined income concentration. You calculated liquidity. You reviewed fixed commitments. In the previous episode, we explored why intelligent people often delay strengthening their structure. Now we examine something extremely common: income growth. Many professionals quietly assume that career progression will solve structural fragility. Promotion will fix it. Bonuses will fix it. Experience will fix it. And sometimes income does rise significantly. But security does not always rise with it. One reason is a behavioral principle known as hedonic adaptation. Humans adapt quickly to improved circumstances. A salary increase feels meaningful at first. For a short time, there is relief, perhaps even excitement. But within a few months, the new income level begins to feel normal. Once something feels normal, it becomes the baseline. And when the baseline rises, expectations rise with it. When expectations rise, spending often rises as well. Not dramatically, incrementally. A slightly better home, a slightly newer vehicle, a few additional services. Nothing excessive, just gradual expansion. Behavioral finance research consistently shows that lifestyle tends to expand alongside income unless it is deliberately constrained. This is not irresponsibility. It is simply the default pattern of human behavior. Let us illustrate this clearly. Imagine your income increases by £1,000 per month. Without a defined allocation plan, that additional income tends to drift. A housing upgrade absorbs £400. Transport absorbs £250. Subscriptions and lifestyle absorb £200. Savings receive £150. The raise felt meaningful, but structurally, very little changed. Now consider a different approach. The same income increase, £1,000, but the allocation is decided in advance. £500 goes directly to liquidity. £300 is directed toward productive assets. £200 goes toward lifestyle improvements. Same raise, same income, completely different outcome. The difference is not income. The difference is design. Now pause for a moment. When your income last increased, did your liquidity rise proportionally? Or did commitments expand first? There is no judgment in that question, only observation. Another behavioral factor is also present here: present bias. Humans naturally prioritize immediate rewards over delayed benefits. A larger home feels tangible. A new purchase feels visible. But 3 additional months of liquidity feels abstract. And abstract benefits are often postponed. When that delay repeats over time, something subtle happens. Income rises, but structural exposure remains, sometimes even at higher levels. This is why some high earners still feel pressure. Income increased, but optionality did not. Let me ask you something quietly. If your income increased by 20% tomorrow, do you already know where the first 50% of that increase would go? If the answer is unclear, drift is likely. Income growth can strengthen financial structure significantly, but only when it is directed intentionally. Otherwise, exposure simply scales with income. In the next episode, we will examine another subtle force: financial avoidance, and why intelligent professionals sometimes avoid looking at numbers they already know. Until then, observe how income and structure interact in your own system.